can post for the thumbnail, like you have your matcha and I have this.
While they're doing it while there's still no viewers.
Take a sip. Oh wait, you don't have a straw. Never mind. It'd be better with a straw, but it will. Okay. Hey there, YouTube. I'm back here with Taz. This is our first video together in 2026. It's definitely been a while since we've done a video together.
It has.
We were talking about trying to do one for Christmas or New Year's, and the circumstances just kind of went other ways, and we didn't really get to find a good time to try to do it until, well, since our last video anyway, until now.
We're busy making money.
Trying to anyway. You were busy making money. I was busy trying to, amongst trying to do other things as well. Wow. So yes, it is a very, very slow Wednesday night here at the club tonight. I haven't seen it this slow in a while, but I've definitely seen it this slow before.
Yeah, it's Monday was a lot better than this.
Yeah, that can happen sometimes. This to me seems like we would be having a snowstorm, but there's no snow right now.
The snow was Monday and last night.
Exactly.
Those 2 nights were good.
Yes, so very strange,
Yeah.
but hey, we get a lot of strange things here from time to time. So, okay, how to start this off? Anything that's happened new for you that you want to tell people?
Well, I had a wonderful Christmas and New Year's, and I don't know. Nothing's really new with me. It's a new year, but it's not a new me. I'm still the same.
That's a good thing for you, though. In your case, that's a good thing.
I guess. I mean, there's always things that I want to work on and do better and do differently and start doing more of. Like, sometimes I do write a list of things I should do more of and things that I should do less of. But, you know, I don't think it takes the year changing for you to do that. So I just try to never stop improving. You should never stop learning. You should never stop improving. You don't need a new year to start over. You don't need to wait till the next Monday to start over. Just never stop improving. So, yeah, I didn't really make any specific resolutions for the new year, but I did write down, like, things that I'd like to try and do more of this year, such as, I want to stay a little more organized with my things and all
Me too.
Like, every time I look in my locker here at work, I'm like, geez, when am I going to get around to this? When am I going to organize, get rid of stuff I don't want anymore, and go through, like, old clothes at home that I don't like anymore. So that's actually, like, if I have a resolution, that's it. Get rid of old stuff that I don't need. I'm just so lazy about that, and it just piles up over the years, and stuff that I'll never wear again or use again. I just need to, like, donate it. I could probably donate a lot of stuff here.
Same, yeah. Well, I did that in the dressing room, remember, upstairs a little while ago.
Well, there's gonna be a big donation box soon of my old stuff. So.
If you wanted to bring stuff in, I think a lot of what had been in those cabinets, I think those cabinets are mostly empty now, so maybe you could just put stuff in the cabinets.
Oh, the upstairs thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And speaking of the dressing room upstairs, I was actually thinking about this the other day, because I feel like you and I are some of the dancers here that have probably been here the longest and still kept our same small lockers upstairs. Or do you still just have the one locker upstairs? Because I feel like a lot of dancers have more than one locker up there.
I've got 2 up there and 1
2.
in that room.
Oh, okay. So there you go.
I scored a big locker in there, and I still have my old 2 lockers up there, the small ones. That locker with my name on it, I've had since I started.
I've only seen you in that locker upstairs.
Yeah, that was my first locker almost 10 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had a big one in there though. So that's like a whole lot of stuff. The lockers that we have downstairs, you could fit you in there. You could fit like a person in there.
I could easily crawl in it.
Those lockers are like almost the size of the shower basically. It's like half the shower.
Yeah.
They're huge. So wow, you must really have a lot of stuff to go through if you have 3 lockers in one of the big ones.
Well, like my old locker, from 10 years ago, I don't even really use. It's like a storage unit, and then the locker.
Storage unit.
Yeah, it's a storage unit basically, and then the locker next to it, I have a lock on too, I've used that one a little more recently, but again, it's just like to store shoes in, and then that's the one I actually use and like change at. So I was lucky to snag that one.
Yeah. I was thinking the other day, like, I've never really tried to get a bigger locker like so many of the other dancers that have been here a while. I'm very like resistant to change, and once I have one thing, I kind of just want to like keep that and maintain that. So I've always had the same locker upstairs ever since I started here, which was a very long time ago. But I just thought that was kind of funny because I'm always shoving stuff in there and trying to make it all fit, and it's such a mess. And yeah, I never really get around to organizing it. Or I have before, but it's been a while, so. So this is a little bit random and off topic, but I was wondering this. I have a guess as to what the answer is, but do you have glasses or contacts or anything like that, or do you just have 20/20 vision?
I've
20/20?
An eye doctor told me my vision is better than 20/20 when I was a kid.
I had a feeling.
I feel like it's probably depreciated since then, since I'm reaching 30 and I've worked in the dark for so long. I feel like my eyesight has definitely depreciated from then, but I don't need glasses or contacts. So, yeah, I guess I just got lucky with that.
That's impressive, and that was my guess for you. I just had a feeling.
I actually have a pair of fake glasses with no prescription that I wear just for fashion because I look hot with glasses.
Right, when you wear glasses, it's just for fun, just a fashion statement, basically.
Or colored contacts.
When was your last eye doctor appointment?
Oh my goodness, I was probably like 14.
Oh, you better go check on that just to make sure.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, it's probably pretty close to 20/20, or you said even better, so last time you checked.
Yeah, when I was a kid, like the doctor said it was better than 20/20.
Wow.
Like they don't really have a number for that, but he said like I think her vision is better than 20/20, but obviously on paper it'll say 20/20 because the scale doesn't. I guess I broke the scale, I don't know.
Have you ever had your IQ tested?
Yes.
What was it?
119. When I did I did like an internet test a long time ago when I was in high school that said my IQ was 127, and then I did the actual like a real test like in person, and it was 119, which is above the average for I think the Maine state average IQ is 103. I think the average IQ is right around 100. And then, I'm not going to say the R word on live, but I believe an IQ below 70 is tarted. But, and then I think above 120 or something is genius.
So where did you go to have it tested? Just the doctor or special kind of place?
Yeah, it was through like adult education, I believe, some adult education center, but my mom had me do it when I was like 17. I don't know if your IQ is something that changes.
I doubt it, unless you get old and get dementia, probably.
I haven't had any brain damage, so probably not.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
I didn't actually know off the top of my head what the average IQ was. I've never had mine tested, and I would kind of be scared to, but that's actually interesting that you had yours done, though.
There's no way your IQ could be below average. Because, like, low IQ people,
I beg to differ.
like, usually, like, a lower than normal IQ is caused by some kind of problem. Like a health problem, mental problem, or head trauma, or I don't know, and you clearly don't have any type of syndrome, so
I might have some brain damage. Anyway. What's your favorite mealtime?
Mealtime? Like breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Yeah, or one of your own
dinner. Definitely dinner.
Nice.
I actually can't really eat breakfast. I wake up, and like when I wake up, I'm not able to eat for a couple hours. So I just go right into lunch and dinner. And then, we are on a different bodily schedule than most people.
Doing night shifts.
Yeah. So actually what I consider dinner is more like lunch. Like when I eat at work or before work, that's my dinner. But it's more like lunch because I usually am starving after work. I usually eat after work.
Oh, yeah.
So dinner for me is like 2 a.m. and then I typically try to intermittent fast for 12 to 16 hours, so I don't eat until the next afternoon. And that's when I get hungry. I usually get hungry at 4 p.m. and then I get hungry again at work or after work. So
I'm a breakfast and dinner kind of person. Breakfast is pretty much my only reason to get up out of bed.
yeah,
And dinner's just great.
actually, breakfast for me is sometimes dinner. Like on the weekend nights,
Oh yeah.
I'll get out of work at 3:30. I'll be leaving, and then some really nice breakfast places open at 5 a.m. So I just stay up and I go to breakfast. But for me, it's really like really late dinner,
That could get kind of confusing.
and then I'll go to bed. So that's like my last meal of the day. Yeah, being a night shift worker is. Our schedules, like normal people would just be like, what?
Yeah.
Like I tell guys here, when it comes around conversation, like, oh yeah, I woke up at 2 p.m. Like I go to bed, and then I'm like, well, I go to bed at like 5 or 6 a.m. and then I wake up at 2. And they're just like, wow, my goodness, like I wake up at 6:30. I'm like, yeah, well, that's my bedtime.
Yeah.
Like, we're not lazy. It's that, like,
It's just different.
when you tell somebody you wake up at 2 p.m., they think you're lazy.
Exactly.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I worked 8 hours
I'm
last
up all
night.
night working though, so yeah, it's just
Yeah,
it's just
I
different.
work a very athletic job in high heels actually for I usually work for like 6 to 8 hours. So no, the schedules are just flip-flopped.
Yeah.
Like my mom, when I sleep over at my family's place, they get on my nerves sometimes about sleeping late, and I'm like, you realize that's normal for me? Like,
Well, they know you're a dancer too.
yeah, I'm like, you guys have known I'm a dancer for years, and you're getting on me about being in bed until noon. Like, come on! I came over after work. I got out of work at 3 a.m.
Yeah,
Like,
they ought to know better by now, but
Yeah.
hopefully at some point in the future they'll finally
it's
get
just
it.
like older people are like they have that ingrained.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
because their parents are like, were probably like, you need to be up at 8 a.m.
Old
and
school.
in bed by 7 p.m.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
just
how
more traditional, you know.
Yeah.
Would you say you're closer to your grandparents on your mom's or your dad's side?
Definitely my mom's, because I never met my dad's dad. He died before even my older sister was born. And my paternal grandmother died when I was like 7 or 8. And so I remember her, but that was like my early childhood that I had her. And my mother's side, my mom's dad died when I was 12, I think. Yeah, 12. And my mom's mom is still alive to this day, and she spends a lot of time with us. So I definitely have to say my mom's side grandparents, because I only have one grandparent left, and it's amazing. And like, as old as she is, like the condition she's in.
How old is she?
Must be like mid-80s.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she still rides bikes, goes on hikes with us, and is very active. So I guess it's good genetics.
I guess so. Wow. Have you ever gotten a ticket or been in trouble with the law?
Oh yes.
Really?
Nothing serious. Yes, I've gotten multiple speeding tickets.
I would never think that they would give you a ticket. I would think you could just.
You don't always get that lucky, but oh yeah, like pretty privilege exists, but sometimes being attractive can work against you. It can make people
Jealous.
rude towards
Oh
you.
yeah, I want to give you a harder time to prove a point.
So
Sometimes maybe.
when I was 19, I drove a Porsche. I don't know if you and I were friends yet.
What year was this?
2017.
I don't think I had really met you very much yet.
No, I don't think I met you till a little while after, because I
don't think I really got to know you. Sorry to interrupt, but I was thinking
Yeah.
about this the other day. I don't think I really got to know you until well after 2020. Because I remember for 2020,
Yeah.
when the club was closed 2020, you and Paris are the dancers that I really like text and talk to like
Yeah.
recreationally outside of the club.
Yeah.
But you're really the only two like main ones. I have other dancers' numbers in my phone, but I don't really like keep in contact with them as much. Like I see you guys, I talk to you guys a lot. To where if something like that were to happen in the future, I would definitely text you guys to like try to keep in contact and like update each other.
Oh yeah.
Back in 2020, that wasn't the case, and I remember neither one of you like we weren't really talking like we do now.
No.
So
Yeah.
I didn't talk to anybody when the club was closed in 2020, but
I believe Paris started right before the
after.
shutdown.
No, after she said.
Oh, really?
Either before or after, but very close to around that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this must have been like 2017 or something when I had the Porsche. It was a little white car, and Porsche is like they're known to be like they're luxury cars.
Yeah.
And I had that when I was like 19, and I got pulled over. I think I was speeding like 10 over. It wasn't anything crazy, and the cop just right off the bat, very very rude to me. And very dismissive, very rude for like no reason. Usually they're a little bit more friendly than that. Like he didn't even really want to be cordial with me. He was just like really straight up rude.
That kind of person.
And then he he did write me a ticket, of course, but yeah, he was just really rude, and I'm pretty sure it had to do with me being hot, young, and driving a luxury car. Like it pisses people off.
Yeah.
Some people. Like people
if they're not evolved enough.
If they're not evolved and I don't know, it's more of a reflection of them.
Yeah, if they're just an asshole maybe.
Yeah,
It's
like
never gonna evolve possibly.
people who like have like get jealous of others and shit like that. It's a reflection of themselves.
It's a thing, yeah, there's people like that definitely that exist.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I've definitely encountered some myself. I think we probably all have.
Like, pretty privilege is good, but sometimes you get the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you believe in ghosts, or have you ever seen one?
I do believe in ghosts. I don't know if I've seen one.
I thought it was kind of funny because you said that you got into a little bit of a fender bender earlier a few days ago.
Yes.
And you said that you were really lucky to have not gotten hurt, but I thought it was so funny because you said, oh, it must have been a ghost that came to help me out.
Yeah.
You're like, and then you like took a pause and you're like, or maybe an angel or something, but I just really liked how you said ghost before you said angel, whereas most people would probably say, oh, it was my guardian angel. You're like, no, it must have been a ghost.
Like for me, like, I had just, the way that the crash happened and the way I didn't hit my head off of anything, and I was like unscathed, I imagined almost like a guardian angel or like maybe the ghost of
a guardian ghost?
Yeah, or like anybody, or like the ghost of one of my past relatives, like getting in front, like in between me and the wheel and like holding on to me. That's how I pictured it. Like I imagined them looking like just a body of light, or if it's an angel, maybe wings, and just like holding on to me during the crash and not letting me hit something. I don't know, that's just like an imagination of mine, but I do kind of believe in ghosts. I don't know that I've ever seen one. I don't think I've seen a ghost before, but I have relatives with ghost stories, and I don't think I've seen one, but I have had moments where somebody passed and I felt their presence, like, and then I felt the presence leave. It's like a change in air pressure.
Something you feel more than necessarily
like you feel that they're with you.
But not see it, but you feel it.
Yeah, and then you also feel them leave. You feel their presence, and then you just know it's them. Like they don't even have to show themselves to you. You don't have to see them. And one time I had it seemed like I was having a conversation with one of my friends after she died. Actually, this has happened to me twice. I've had two friends that died. And the more recent one, I had gone to her celebration of life party, and I was on the highway, like driving home, and I felt her presence, and then it was like she was speaking to me, but I couldn't hear her with my ears. I heard her voice in my head, and she was thanking me for going to her celebration of life. She was basically saying, thank you for remembering me, thank you for coming, and like, basically thank you for anything you've done in my life. And that was really special to me because I had been kind of mean to her and I never apologized. And so that made me feel so much better, like going to her little celebration of life and knowing that she saw that, and it just kind of wiped it away and cleared it, made it feel so much better. And then my other friend who passed, over 5 years ago, it was maybe like a month or two after her death, but I was driving on the highway and I felt her presence, and she wanted me to change the radio channel, and it was like I just did. I didn't even think about it. I didn't feel scared. I wasn't freaked out. And again, it was like she was talking to me in my head. I couldn't hear her or see her, but I could feel her and I could hear her voice in my head. And then I felt like a change in pressure when she left and she said bye.
Wow.
And she said, like, she wanted to be my friend. I mean, we were like acquaintances, we were friendly with each other, but she wanted to be my friend. And I also heard that from other people after she died. People were telling me how much she liked me. Oh. And then she came and told me that herself. And it was just a moment. Like, I wasn't scared. But yes, I do believe in ghosts or spirits. I do believe that a person's spirit doesn't just poof and bye. Like, I think people's spirits stick around.
Yeah.
And I think that they do move on, but I do think that they can visit Earth. But, like, I'm not religious. I consider myself agnostic. So it's like, I don't know. I don't think that I'll ever know what's really out there. I'm open to everything. But I don't pick sides. I don't have any, like, one belief. So, like I have friends that are Christian, and I don't say that they're wrong, because how would I know that they're wrong? And, like, I have friends in all kinds of different religions or spirituality, and I don't know that they're wrong, I don't know that they're right, so I just say I'm agnostic, I don't know.
Yeah, so you just admit that you don't know, and you try to keep an open mind to different possibilities, basically.
Yeah, I'm just open about it. I know the things that I don't find believable. I know what I will not believe, and I know what I'm open to. Yeah.
Do you ever read the Bible?
I did a lot when I was a child because I was raised Catholic.
What do you think of it?
It's interesting.
That's such a good word for it.
It's very interesting.
That's such a good word for it. That's pretty much the word that I would use, yeah.
And when I was a teenager, I actually went to private Christian school for a little bit in elementary.
I did too, wow.
Yeah, in elementary. And I had to wear a uniform. But yeah, at one point when I was a teenager, I tried to look at the Bible stories as metaphors, because I was thinking, like, there's no way that could have happened, like, that's impossible, reading some of the Bible stories. And then I was like, wait, what if it's not literal? What if it's not actually a story? Like, they're not trying to say that this happened. What if this book it's metaphors? Like, what if the talking snake and all of that, what if it's a metaphor for something? And a lot of people over time has just taken it too literally and
translations,
like, trying to say that it actually happened. What if that's not what the Bible's actually supposed to say? Like, I don't know, like, the Bible has been rewritten by so many people that if it's the word of God, then, I mean, it easily could have been deviated from what it's supposed to say, but I tried to look at it that way when I was a teenager, and it actually made more sense to me when I looked at it that way. And I was like, the Bible has some really good points, and I don't follow religion or anything, but I don't think you need to. You know, I have my core beliefs, and I believe how I should treat people, and I have, like, my own morals, so really I feel like that's all that's necessary.
Yeah. And the Bible, you know, they say was, like, a lot of different languages, and throughout the years got translated by so many different people. So yeah, I think a lot of it, like so many other things, could be open to interpretation.
Over thousands of years, especially, or
however many, a lot of years.
Yeah. However long it's been around, it could have easily gotten warped and worked again.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of things.
You know how, like, when you're talking to a customer here with Google Translate, how easily that gets
I
warped?
love doing that. Yeah.
It's so awkward.
I love Google Translate. That's
It's
a helpful
so
tool.
awkward.
Oh gosh. Have you ever had your tarot cards read?
Yes.
Was it Tony here at the office? In the office?
Tony. I don't think Tony did that for me.
So it wasn't here at the club?
Jesse did it for me. Yeah, Jesse and I would do that. Jesse's really into tarot cards.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, when we were roommates,
So Jesse used to work here at the club, by the way. And also they were engaged. So.
Yeah, I was engaged to Jesse for a while, but he's gay and likes men, and
more fun details.
he likes men even more than I do. But besides the point, yeah.
Devo.
We were engaged, and then we split up, and then we were roommates, and we're still best friends. He's my gay bestie, but yeah, he was really into tarot cards, and he would read my cards, and I thought they were very interesting. Some of them actually, I thought, oddly enough, matched up with my life at the moment, and I was like, that's pretty cool. Like, I'm not gonna say I fully, wholeheartedly believe in it, but I'm open to it.
Right. You don't take it too seriously because that takes away some of the fun.
Yeah.
You know, and then if you get bad cards, it's like, oh no, but
Yeah.
if you just approach it from kind of like a lighthearted kind of way, it can be fun to
Oh,
just,
absolutely.
you know, out of curiosity, see what happens, see what you get.
Yeah, I don't rule out anything. I try not to. I try not to say that anything is wrong because how do I know that? Unless I do. If there's evidence, if I have solid proof that it's wrong, or I just don't find it believable.
Right.
But I stay open.
It's awesome to be open-minded.
Yeah.
I wish more people could have that kind of mindset too.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, I feel like the world would probably, hopefully, be a better place if more people could have a more open mind with stuff. But anyway, it's all about evolving and fun stuff like that, I guess. Do you have a favorite song or a favorite movie?
Oh, I love the Avatar movies right now.
Oh.
Well, the third one just came out and I saw it in the theater. I actually hate going to the movie theater unless it's something really good. But for me, the movie theater isn't really my idea of fun. But when Avatar Fire and Ash came out, I had to go see it in the theater because I loved the last one, which came out in 2022 or 3. I loved that one. And the first one, I was still a kid. I was like 11 when the first one came out. And yeah, but I love the Avatar movies. And as for favorite songs, all my favorite songs like are the songs I dance to here, a lot of them. But yeah, I have so many artists that I love. I love basically everything Lady Gaga made and The Weeknd.
Oh, I love The Weeknd.
Yeah, The Weeknd. I don't think he's made a bad song.
Oh my gosh. He's one of my favorites. I like Lady Gaga too, but I love The Weeknd. Oh my gosh, yeah. I just feel like there's so many songs, especially nowadays, just more and more that keep coming out. It's like, how would anybody possibly choose just one as their top favorite, you know? Like, I have endless favorites. Do you like to sing?
I cannot sing to save my life.
Really?
Yeah, so in 2015, I was in a pageant where talent was required. Usually, today, like, a lot of pageants don't require the talent portion at all, but this one did.
Oh. So
I had to do something, and I was like, I know I can't sing very well, but I'll just sing anyway because they're requiring talent. I sang, I don't know how I did that in front of so many people, but I sang in front of a massive crowd, and I know it was terrible. It's on video. My mom loves the video.
Oh, I want to see that someday.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
What song was it?
Rolling in the Deep by Adele.
Oh my gosh. I need to see this.
It's so
someday.
bad. I haven't watched the video. I've heard my mom play it on the computer, and I just start yelling. I'm like, stop, turn that off.
Honestly, it is so difficult for me to try to picture you not being good at something.
Yeah, singing.
Wow.
The only way I sound good singing is very low tones, like very low and quiet.
I like
sound
lower
good.
tones too. Yeah.
Like Britney Spears, actually. I can sing Britney Spears songs and sound okay. Like, I have to do very low to sound good.
Like more of an alto than a soprano.
I am definitely an alto. Yeah, I am no soprano. I can't hit any high notes.
You know what? When I like to sing, I love to sing. I'm not good at it either. I suck at singing, but I still love to do it regardless. Kind of like, just like dancing. I might not be good at it, but I still have to do it.
Yeah.
Anyways, when I sing along to songs, I actually usually prefer, not always, but a lot of songs, I prefer to sing to male singers, to male voices.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not too sure why. Chester Bennington of Linkin Park is a great example. I love his voice. I feel
Maybe because it sounds like you're doing a duet.
there's something, this doesn't apply to all songs or all music. There are exceptions. There are female singers I like to sing along to too, but I have noticed a pattern and noticed a trend where I have like YouTube playlists of my favorite songs to sing to, and a lot of them are actually male singers that I'm singing with.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's interesting. So I don't travel, but you travel and you fly on airplanes pretty frequently. Do you have a particular type of plane or carrier that you prefer to try to go with when you fly?
Delta.
Oh, okay. So I think I heard that Delta is actually one of the more reliable type of brands or whatever they would be called.
Delta. Yeah. I've used JetBlue, I've used American, United, Southwest, Lufthansa, Canadian, Air Canada, and I don't know, I've been on a few airlines.
That is quite a few.
And yeah, and I'd have to say Delta.
Why is that?
Just the service, and like the one time that I canceled the flight, they gave me all my money back. A lot of airlines won't do that, but yeah, the first time I did Delta, I flew to Los Angeles, and yeah, it was a good experience. It was a pretty long flight, but overall, like they serve good snacks, and you can get like. Well, most airlines, you can get like a margarita on board or like a cup of wine. The airlines I don't like are when they don't have snacks and drinks. So when I fly, I get wasted.
I would definitely want to get wasted, yeah.
And I don't like drinking alcohol, but
make an exception when you're flying. Why not? Make it an experience.
I drink in the airport. I go to like an airport bar first and get a martini or two. And then I'll be up in the air. When they bring that card out, I'm ordering whatever they have.
Cheers.
Yeah.
I heard that Delta is one of the safer. They do better maintenance or they take better care of their planes.
That's actually true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just like something I read on YouTube, I think, in the YouTube comment section, actually.
I will never in my life ever fly with Spirit or Frontier. That's like the Walmart of the sky. Or, no, it's like the Dollar Tree of the sky.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's the Dollar Tree.
We
of
love
the sky.
Dollar Tree though.
Dollar Tree, yeah. I love Dollar Tree.
I love Walmart and Dollar Tree.
Me too. I love Dollar Tree. Don't get me wrong, but no, let's not say it's the Dollar Tree of the sky.
Cracker Barrel. I've never been to Cracker Barrel. I'm sorry. I don't even know if Cracker Barrel's bad or not. I've heard bad things about Cracker Barrel. I apologize. I've never been there, but
I'm just gonna say that Frontier Airlines is like it's like the crackhead gas station 7-Eleven of the sky.
All right, well, I'm gonna forget that. I've already forgotten what you just said now, but I'll watch the video back later to try to remind myself if I ever do fly in the future.
Yeah, go with Delta.
Okay, yeah. That's
Delta or JetBlue, you'll be good.
Okay, so those are the carriers. What about the actual type of plane? Yeah.
I don't trust Boeing because of recent events.
They're the most common though these days, aren't they? I thought like all planes
are.
these days were Boeing.
Airbus, I think I've mostly flown on Airbus. Oh. And then actually my most traumatic experience in the sky it wasn't the airline's fault at all. It was I blame it on, well, obviously it's things that are beyond control, like turbulence and weather and all that, but it was the scariest flight of my life from Toronto to Boston, and it was in a small jet called a Bombardier.
Bombardier.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
CR. It was like a CRJ. I think I looked it up. It's CR or CRJ 99, and or 900. I'll have to look it up again. But yeah, we hit some turbulence, and we were in some thick clouds, so I couldn't see anything out the windows. Just white. My head hit the ceiling, and I had a cup of apple juice that spilled, and then of course this didn't help, but other passengers were screaming and,
Holy
and
crap.
crying.
Oh my gosh, it was that bad?
Yeah.
Were you guys all wearing your seatbelts or whatever they call them?
Yeah.
Were you strapped down? How did your head hit the ceiling if you're wearing the...
bad.
Holy crap.
Because I don't weigh a lot, and like, I know my ass came
You
out
just
of the
flew out
seat.
of the
Yeah,
boat?
it was like, it was so bad, and
Oh my gosh.
it never helps when people are screaming and crying. Thankfully, I don't know why, like, I just didn't. I just, like, kind of was just like, oh, goodness, like, one will just be over.
I would have lost my everything.
I actually haven't been able to fly ever since.
Oh, that was your last flight?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I haven't flown since. Not really because of that. I just haven't really had reason to fly. I haven't, like, planned any.
That would be reason enough for me to never fly again.
My last vacation I actually took a cruise ship instead of a plane. But I will fly again.
Yeah.
I will always check the weather first.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So it was just like a bad storm or just...
I don't think it was storming.
Just turbulence, just out of nowhere
There was
turbulence.
a lot of wind up there, and it was really cloudy. It doesn't help.
Was it raining?
No, I don't think so.
Just windy. I hate wind.
Yeah, it's not fun in a plane. Because really, in reality, the plane's not moving. It felt like the plane was doing this, but it's not. Like, it's just the wind beating against the plane that makes it feel like it's doing this, but it's really not.
Yeah.
And
No.
like the wind can't actually it's not going to actually knock the plane out of the way or anything, but it sure feels like it. You'd have to hit like something really intense in order for it to actually sway the plane like that.
I've heard birds can do it.
Yeah, if a bird gets in the yeah,
Oh my gosh.
there's feathers everywhere.
That sounds so scary. There's gotta be a lot of birds up there. But I guess once you get to a certain altitude, there's probably not as many birds. I think the bird is more like just taking off or landing. I don't know.
Yeah, once you're cruising, you're like 35,000 feet up, and I don't think birds can survive.
Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. I heard Airbus planes though, aren't they mostly like all run by computers, or is that just all planes nowadays? But I think I heard Airbus especially.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
that would
With the
freak me out because I
autopilot.
don't trust technology. I don't trust computers, so that would really freak me out.
I'd be mad if I found out the pilot was sleeping. Even if we landed safely, I'd be like, "What? You're telling me the pilot was asleep the whole time?" Like,
that's not allowed, is
just
it?
No, it's not. But like, if I found that out, I would be pissed.
Yeah, I think most people would probably be pissed if that were the case.
They're just sleeping and relying on autopilot, like people in their self-driving Teslas.
No.
I don't get that. Like, if they ever do come out with a Tesla that will drive itself the entire way, no, I'm not trusting it.
I've heard people have gotten stuck in cars like that because they won't open or something. Yeah. You can't trust computers. I will never trust computers or anything else for that matter. But
you can trust them to an extent, and there's a point where you gotta. The human brain does beat technology.
Yeah, and even that can be a little iffy.
Yeah.
So it's all a little bit iffy to me, or a lot iffy. If you had to climb a mountain, which one would you climb?
Not Mount Everest.
One where you don't need oxygen, like supplemental.
Yeah.
The big gas mask or whatever it is.
Can I climb a hill instead?
Would you ever want to climb a mountain?
I have.
If there was a prize on the top?
I have climbed mountains before, and it's fun. It's good fun.
Which ones? Like big mountains?
Yeah, they were, one was pretty big. I don't want to, should I say where? I don't want to give away our location.
You already did earlier.
I did? When?
Alright, next question. Have you ever seen seen the movie The Exorcism of Emily Rose?
No.
You should.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Well, the acting is really good. It came out a while ago. Again, with the AI and computers and technology, I'm not sure if the actress that was the main character, if that was all her doing that acting, or if some of that was computers or AI or what goes on with that kind of thing. But it's a very interesting story. It's a very interesting movie, I thought. And if that was the main actress, if that was all her acting, that acting was incredible, I thought when I watched it. But also the story is really interesting because I think this happened in the 70s. There was kind of this debate. She passed away after having exorcisms, and there was like this whole big thing that happened throughout the years with her family thinking that she was possessed.
Annalise.
Yes, yeah, was her real name.
Annalise Michelle. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
and
in
so
Germany.
yeah, in the courts there was kind of this debate as to, because she had epilepsy, or the doctors thought that she was having seizures to cause the symptoms that had caused other people to think that she was possessed. But they said that her and her family really believed that she was possessed by demons. And I don't know, I kind of like stuff like that sometimes with the story, like trying to figure out, like, did this happen or does that happen? Was she possessed or was it just seizures? Because being able to, kind of like the ghost thing or the God thing, like, can you really believe in that? Is it really possible for a person to be possessed by a demon? I don't know if I could get myself to, like, really
that story.
Believe that could be possible.
The story is pretty sad because I think
It's scary.
I think she just had medical problems.
Right. I mean, there's got to be a scientific explanation.
I think somebody needs to be charged in that case.
I think they were.
Oh, good, because I'm pretty sure she had medical problems and they were trying to say she's possessed, and because of that, she didn't get the help she needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty sad.
I thought it was a very interesting story, and the movie they did about it.
She did sound like she was possessed.
Oh, you heard the tape?
Yeah, I mean, but I feel like everything spoken in German sounds scary.
Basically, yeah. Germans are scary sometimes. Just they're very loud and abrupt and strict with stuff. I don't know. Hitler, I don't know. Well, yeah, if you ever get a chance to, I think the movie was for free on YouTube not that long ago. I don't know if it still is, but I thought it was a pretty good movie. And again, the main actress, Jennifer Carpenter, if that was really all her acting in that movie, incredible.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, just an incredible performance.
Yeah.
Where I was like, some of that has to be computer, some of that has to be, because even the way they show her pupils dilating and like her body positions and contortions, it's like, how are they getting that on the screen, on camera, you know, to actually make the movie like that? I mean, just like any other movie, a lot of it is probably computers and technology, but however much of that was her actual acting, if any, I don't know, it's hard to tell, but I thought it was pretty incredible.
Absolutely.
So, back to not giving away our location and back to the pageant thing. If you're comfortable talking about it, I know in one of our last videos you had mentioned being in a pageant upcoming, and then you had been in one of those pageants since we last did that video, and I think you said you won that pageant.
I did win.
You did win.
Yeah.
So congratulations. I thought that was a fun update.
Yeah, I won
to try to add.
I won my regional title, and I'm going to the state title next. So.
I was gonna say, I mean, if we could have a stripper for president and a stripper for Miss America, that would be pretty. Wow, what progress! Not everyone would see it that way, probably, but
the thing
that would
is,
be pretty
like,
cool.
with pageants, I don't agree with it. I do not agree with it, but I have to hide this.
Yeah.
No matter how, like, it doesn't matter how I feel about it. If it were up to me, I would talk about it with them. I would share it. Because I love what I do and I'm proud of it. And I wish I could publicly, as a pageant queen, speak about it, because in my opinion, acting like what we do is bad. Like, acting like sexualization, like sex work, but obviously with what we do.
Adult
It's-
industry related.
We do like here. It's very like it's clean. This is clean, ethical adult entertainment.
Well, I think this
and
club in particular, especially, yeah.
Completely legal, and in my opinion, for when people look down on it so much, I think it's misogynistic to say that being sexy and wanting to be sexy and looking sexy and performing like that as adults, for adults, to say that's such a bad thing doesn't really make sense to me. And I think it just, I feel it's just misogyny. And, you know, because obviously nobody has to, like, not every woman is into looking sexy. And
It's not an obligation,
it's not,
or
no.
it shouldn't be for everybody, or
No,
if they don't
but
want it to be.
For some of us, like you and I, we thrive on it. We love that. We love getting dressed up. We love performing. We're happy. We love what we do. And I wish I could share that with, you know, like I love pageants too, and I guess they don't really mix. Well, it depends on the pageant, but a lot of pageant directors are like, they have like a anti-view of all forms of sex work, even if it's, because they don't really know, like those aren't the kind of people that have ever been here.
Right, yeah.
They don't know what it's actually like.
They're
like,
probably going off a lot of stereotypes in movies.
Yes, they go off stereotypes and stigmas and bad depictions in movies or whatever, and bad stories they've heard. I don't know, but if it were up to me, I would get up there in my gown and say that I am a stripper. I am a dancer at Rick's Cabaret of almost 10 years. I wish I could say that, but I can't. So I have to leave that out of my resume and my bio, sadly. And I feel like I'm hiding a big part of myself. So I don't like that part of pageants, because I like to be honest about myself. I like to talk about myself for real, and this is such a big part of my life that hiding it, I'm just like, I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah.
It makes me sad when I have to hide it, but sometimes you have to put on a face and hide things to get what you want, whether you agree with it or not.
Yeah.
But so in my resume for pageants, I just say what I'm studying, and I make it seem like I don't work.
Really?
Yeah, they don't question that. And I just like say what I'm studying and what my hobbies and interests are, and like my ambitions for the future, and they just go off of that. But you know, pageants for me are just for fun. I don't take them too seriously. And if what's in my purse? Oh, I have my phone in my purse. I thought I left it charging out there. But yeah, pageants for me are just fun. I don't take them too seriously. So in the instance where it was found out what I do for work after I was crowned and given a title, and they came after me to take that away, I'd be like, whatever. I might be like, oh, really? Like, that's lame of you. But you see, like, I don't agree with it, but I have to just go with it because I love pageants. And I'm not gonna stop myself. I'm not gonna hold myself back from competing in pageants just because they don't want a stripper competing in their pageants. I'm gonna hide that and still compete in their pageants. I'm like a little snake in the grass.
Uh-oh.
But you also know what I think? I think it would be the best marketing ever if that happened. If, let's say, I was crowned a bigger title, like the state title, and they found out what I do, and they did want to take it away from me, and it made the news. Or what if I brought it to the news?
One of the floor hosts here does the news, or he's like in the process of that.
Yeah?
I don't know his name off the top of my
But,
head because I'm bad at names.
Imagine if that were in the news, like Miss Our State, stripped of title, she strips at.
I love how you look at
where
that
you
from
work.
like a media and a marketing perspective.
People would be flowing in here.
I love how you look at it from that way. Yes, that's very smart.
People would be coming in here like, where is she?
And they might
best
give the
marketing.
pageant a hard. They might kind of like, you know, get on the pageants to maybe like rethink that policy. You know, if more people complained and put up a fuss about it, if they had been here and seen how it actually is, and maybe, you know, maybe that could try to like help things evolve in that way, in a better direction as far as them being more open-minded with that kind of thing.
I just don't like it when people I don't like when people look down on sexy things, like when people view like anything sexy as like so bad. I'm like, that's lame.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, why? Like, what is so bad? Like, what is honestly so bad about sexualization? If it's consensual, like obviously, us here, we consent to being sexualized. We consent to that. Like, we consent to being looked at. We consent to. We dress up how we want to dress.
We signed the contract.
Yeah, we did. We quite literally did sign the contract.
Some of us read it more than others, but.
And I signed my contract to have my picture posted by the club and all of that. I consent when I'm on stage. We consent to being looked at. We consent to people look at our boobs, whatever.
Well, at this club especially, we choose even the guys that we not only dance for, but even the guys that we talk to.
Yeah,
we pretty much choose when we go on stage, practically, and like.
Because we're not employees.
We choose when we work. We do have a lot of, you know, authority and choice as far as like stuff like that, how we approach things and how we do things here.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I love this club, and like, there's no like real dress code as to how we have to dress. Like, obviously, you and I have our own eccentric styles. So, I don't know. For me, like, I love performing. Ever since I was young, I loved everything sexy. I couldn't wait to grow up and dress sexy and, you know, go shopping. And I love wearing sexy costumes. And I'm like, how can somebody think that that's so bad?
Yeah, it kind of sucks the fun out of life. If
it does.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're too strict or if you don't think that's, like, if it's such a big deal to want to have fun and dress up and be sexy.
Like, even if it's not for you and you're not into that stuff, like.
If it's for other people, so what?
Yeah, like, there's styles that I'm not into. Like, for me, I wouldn't want to wear New Balance sneakers and a turtleneck, but if that's somebody else's thing, I'm not gonna shame them.
Yeah.
I would never wear that, but.
Right. If you want to wear a G-string and heels, then that's just your preference of what you want to wear.
Yeah,
how you want to look.
That's what makes the world like better is variety.
Yeah.
And different people. Like, I can appreciate people that dress different from me and like different things.
Yeah.
Like, I can appreciate that, even though I would never want to do that myself. You know. Like, I don't know.
I dig it.
Yeah, like different aesthetics. Like, you have a room full of people with a different. Everybody's got a different aesthetic. Everybody has a different style, and you know, like it just makes everything so much better.
Yeah, variety, spice of life, as they say. Yeah. So the pageants, they've never asked what you do for work?
Oh, they do. I just say I'm a student.
You just deflect it, yeah.
Yeah.
You're studying for a future job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I never want to lie, like make something up, because then, you know, I'd have to remember
Work your way around it, girl. Just
yeah. So I don't like straight up lie. I just tell them my ambition for the future and that I'm a student, and they don't ask it.
Just omit this part for now. Now, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
And plus, the way I see it too is like, you know, people seem to want to tie like your government name, like everything you do is all like supposed to root back into this one ego, this one persona that you're like tied down to be for like your entire existence. So, but I mean, like, you can be Tazmania here at the club, you can be Tazmania online and other places wherever you would choose to be. But when you're doing a pageant, you're not necessarily Tazmania there.
Oh yeah, my full government name.
You're pageant persona at the pageant, and those can be separate. You know, they don't have to be all tied down to this one, you know, legal piece of paper, name, date, DOB, you know, age, ASL, whatever it might be on paper.
Yeah.
Like, it all has to root back to the same source of, you know.
It's funny that you say this because, like, I feel like myself everywhere I go, everything I do, but yes, my stripping, dancing self is different from my pageant self.
Of course.
And my outside self, like me at home or out doing activities. they're all different in a little bit, like in the way that I perform. Like obviously the way I perform here is different from in pageants. They're all a little different. And then at home, whatever, I'm more lax and just.
Right, you're gonna be different around your family or your friends probably to some extent.
Yeah.
Maybe not a completely entirely different person, but different sides of yourself are gonna come out with this group of people, or this person versus other people, or group of, person or group of people.
I have to say, I enjoy myself here a whole lot better than myself at pageants.
Does it feel more authentic?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love pageants, but like I love wearing the dresses. I love going on the stage, walking.
The dresses are amazing.
Yeah, I love like wearing the dress or the swimsuit, the costumes. I love that about pageants. I like being interviewed. I like doing questions on stage. I love when I win a crown, but for me, it's not as much like it's not as fun as dancing here. Definitely not as fun.
Was it your idea to get into the pageants, or someone in your family suggested it?
Yeah, so when I was a kid, my mom made me do lacrosse, and I hated it. I didn't want to do sports like that. And I was crying before she dropped me off and putting on lipstick. Like, I like begged to wear makeup in middle school, and my mom just caved and let me get like some Walmart makeup. And I was putting on red lipstick before the lacrosse meet in the car, and I was crying in the mirror. And my mom said something like, so for this, I had already fantasized about being in beauty pageants because I watched Toddlers and Tiaras. And like Miss USA, that stuff, and Miss Universe. And my mom's like, you are a lacrosse player, not a beauty queen. You don't need makeup. And I was like, I want to be a beauty queen. I don't want to be a lacrosse player. And like, damn right. And actually, so yeah, I actually later on told my mom I actually hate lacrosse. I don't have fun. I don't want to be there. Like when my mom left the meets, I would sit on the bench and tell the coaches, I don't even want to be here. I don't want to do this.
Oh gosh.
And they made me participate anyway, but I purposely like failed team. I didn't do anything. And I just kind of pout, like I don't want to be here.
Purposely drop the ball kind of thing?
Yeah, like I did try to have fun, but like it was the most annoying sport I've ever done. Like my teammates were annoying.
It's pretty intense, isn't it, lacrosse?
Yeah.
Or is that rugby? Or is
Yeah,
it both?
and I got hit in the head with the ball a couple times, and I'd get really angry.
Oh.
I actually wielded the stick at another girl like this. Like
Wait, okay, I'm sorry, but lacrosse and rugby, are they similar?
I think rugby, you're on a horse.
Oh my gosh!
Or is that polo? No, I don't know what rugby is actually. But it's like, that's like the United
We gotta
Kingdom.
Google this later because I'm trying to
Rugby's
picture.
British.
I'm trying to picture lacrosse, and I'm trying to picture
Lacrosse,
rugby.
you have a net on a stick.
Right, okay, that's what I thought it was.
It's like a net on a stick,
I thought
you
it was
scoop
rugby
the ball
too.
and you throw it. But I got hit in the head multiple times, and this one time I got hit, I wielded my stick at another girl because I was so pissed. I was just like, and the instructors had to like, be like, no, this isn't happening.
Blow that whistle.
Thankfully we wore mouth guards, and I hated that too.
Oh god, I would not want to wear mouth
I was
guards.
just miserable. I didn't want to be there. My mom signed me up, and I would have rather done dance, cheerleading. Oh, I did drama. I love drama. I actually did cheerleading too. But I wanted to be like in drama. I wanted to be in beauty pageants, dance, acting, that kind of thing. Art,
Creative type.
Yeah, like I like exercise, but I would rather like work out in a gym than play a sport. Like, there's just nothing fun about it. Like, my teammates seem to enjoy it, but there's like a lot of yelling and just a lot of stupid rules, and I was just like, I don't know, I just wanted to like throw the ball and be like, this is what I think of this sport. And yeah, and I'd sit on the bench and be like, I don't want to be here. So my mom took me out of it. And I think one of the coaches actually spoke to her and was like, hey, Kelsey doesn't want to be here.
So how did that translate into you just wanted to go do pageants instead after? How did that translate into you getting into pageants after that?
Yeah, well, I had a talk with my mom, and I was like, I actually really do want to do beauty pageants. And she was kind of like, oh, because she wanted me to be kind of a tomboy, I think. And I am not a tomboy, and I never was. But, yeah, my mom found a pageant and asked me if I'd like to be in it. It was like for a state fair, and I was like, yes.
See, I think that's interesting that you say that because I feel like the stereotype or what I have seen on TV of that kind of thing with pageants, it's usually the mom's idea, it seems like, where the mom wants their daughter to be in the pageant.
Yeah.
So for you, it was actually the other way around, where she wanted you to be a tomboy and it was your idea you wanted to do pageants.
It usually is the other way around.
Yeah,
like
that's how it's portrayed
for
on
the
TV
parent.
anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, and I see a lot of crying kids at pageants that don't even seem to be having fun, but when I was that age, I would kill for that. And so I didn't start pageants until I was a little bit older, and then I picked it up again in adulthood.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad that I did, because they're even more fun as an adult, because I get to pick everything for myself. Like, I don't need my mom's permission to wear a certain dress.
Yeah, your own style. And
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can take myself. I've made so many pageant friends, and some of them know what I do. Some of my good pageant friends actually know what I do.
Are they competing in the pageants as well, though?
Yeah.
So that's amazing that you can trust them, even though you're technically competing against them. You can trust them to have that secret and not.
I think that if somebody, so in pageants, there's also, like, they can be a little judgmental in ways, but there's also like a code of ethics in pageants where bad sportsmanship is immediately disqualified. So if you were to go up to the pageant director and say, my God, she's a stripper, they would probably kick that girl out for,
Are you really
for being like that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and they probably wouldn't
Wow.
believe her, because especially if it was before the competition, they'd be like, are you trying to talk crap about another girl to up your chances of winning?
Wow.
Like, you can leave. So a lot of pageants are very strict about, they want you to be friendly with each other, and they want you to uplift each other.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Because
and
also on TV you see a lot of the cattiness like portrayed is what I saw on TV.
that might be acting.
Yeah. More
Yeah, it might be
scripted, maybe.
scripted on TV, but I mean, it does happen. Like, one of my pageants friends had a girl stick gum in her hair. She gave her a hug and stuck gum in her hair.
Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Like stuff happens here too. Like, girls are catty here at times, but it's more rare, you know.
I don't see a lot of that here, thankfully.
No. Yeah, thankfully.
Yeah.
But
When I first started, maybe a little bit more. Still not too bad, but nowadays it's like much better than when I started. So
oh yeah.
evolution.
Yeah.
You want to think? Did that girl that stuck the gum in her hair? She got in trouble, right?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
She must have.
Yeah. She was probably, if that was found out, she'd be banned from the system.
So that's good that you guys have a code of ethics like that, and you're like
Oh, yeah.
maturity, and like you can have that level of trust still, even though you're technically in a competition environment. Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah. For the most part, girls in pageants that I've met have been really nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. So I think you said you have a couple more coming up pretty soon.
I do. I have one pageant in March, and then I have the big state pageants in September.
Oh wow.
That's a little while.
So one is pretty like right around the corner pretty much, and one not so much.
It's 8 months away. Yeah,
Wow.
but I don't know. I find out about a pageant that's coming up soon, and I'm like, oh, that sounds fun. I'll sign up.
I want you to be Miss America someday.
That'd be
That
awesome.
would be so cool.
That'd be fun. I'm pretty sure you get some money for that. You get like scholarship money.
You'd want to think, yeah. There's got to be some fringe benefits to that
Yeah.
besides just the title and the crown and
Literally.
all of the basics that would go with that. Wow. Have a stripper be Miss USA someday.
I think that would be good,
Yeah, me too. Progress.
because I feel like a lot of times, like with the stigma, people don't realize that all kinds of people can be strippers. Like, it's not just the, like, yes, I do know, I have known people that fit the bad stereotypes,
Mhm.
believe me, but for the most part, like, 80% of dancers I know are so, like, they're very good people.
Mature, responsible. Yeah.
Yeah, and being an adult entertainment, it's not, like, what people think it is.
It can be, but it also, a lot of times,
It can be.
Yeah.
Like, it's
a whole
not,
spectrum.
It's just not a one-size-fits-all thing. Yeah, but, like, I can't expect people, like, as a dancer of nearly a decade, and you as a dancer of even longer than me.
A long time, yeah.
We can't expect, like, I don't know, like, we can't expect people who have never had any experience in strip clubs to fully understand, but, like one of my exes, I was, at one point, I was just like, I'm done expecting him to understand because he has no experience. He doesn't know what it's actually like.
Yeah.
He was like, he wanted me to stop dancing because he thought I was in danger. I was like, I've been dancing for 7 years at this point. Where is it? What's coming from? Where's the danger? And he had never even stepped foot in here before, or any club. And I'm like, okay, I've been dancing for 7 years. You have no experience with the industry whatsoever. Like, unless you want to come to work with me, I offered him, like, come to work.
Here's a free pass.
Come visit me, and, like, see what it's actually like.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to, and I'm like, well, you know, I can't expect him to fully understand, like, the way that I understand it, obviously, but...
Especially if he's not even going to really try.
And, like, I don't need somebody in my life who has such a negative view of something that I love.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Right.
No. You don't need that in your life. Like, a partner needs to be supportive, and, you know, I hear guys all the time say they couldn't date a dancer, they don't want to, and I'm like, well, there's nothing wrong with that. Just don't do it. Just don't. Like, you know that you wouldn't be okay with it.
So don't try to force yourself and prove that to be correct.
Unless you do find a dancer who says she wants to quit. That you're just setting yourself up for a lot of fighting, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of issues. So if you know that you can't get involved with a dancer and you wouldn't like it, I'd say just don't.
Yeah.
Just don't. Like, I don't know, I remember, like, time where I had a situationship. Like, we were in the talking stage, and so I don't hide what I do. I explain what I do for a living first off because I don't want it to become a problem later on. And so I'm very upfront about it. And the time that I've had a guy say, like, he would eventually want me to quit, I said, then we shouldn't date.
Yeah. Just get that out of the way then.
I was like, I'm not quitting. He was like, no, I don't mean, like, immediately. Like, maybe in the next 5 years.
I'll gradually try to convince you.
Yeah, he was, like, saying, like, the next 5 years or something. And I was like, well, that's not my plan for success, really. So I don't think that we should date. And if we had just dated anyways, and then 6 months in, knowing he felt that way, it would probably become a bigger issue. He'd probably start to have a bigger issue as he falls in love, or we get more serious, and then he'd be like, you need to quit, or maybe not, I don't know, but it's just setting yourself up for more problems. So, you know, like, whoever you date as a dancer absolutely needs to be supportive and understanding, or you're just setting yourself up
and fully okay with it. Yeah. 'Cause I've heard from a lot of other dancers that have been in relationships where the guy seems to, like, want to maybe try to be okay with it, but they're just actually not. And they'll never actually truly get there, and that can cause problems down the road.
Yes.
Whereas there are a couple dancers that I know here that are married or in a relationship, and the guy really must be actually okay with it, because how else would they have lasted like they have? But again, that entire spectrum, you know, all different types of situations and people, and like you said, it's not a one-size-fits-all, which keeps things interesting, and we have a variety.
Yeah.
I've been single since 2012, but that's a whole other long story. So I haven't even attempted to date as a dancer because I just don't have time or the energy, etc., etc. But that's interesting. I like your take and your perspective on things, and how you put things. You're very well spoken. It's fun to try to picture you in a pageant, like doing an interview that way, because you're so well spoken, like now with this interview and these interviews that we've done. So to picture you like on a stage in a pageant, like answering questions, that's kind of fun for me to try to like imagine and picture how your questions and answers would be in that kind of situation too.
I'm good at slipping into different personas.
Yes, it's part of the fun of things in life sometimes. All right, well, anything else you want to say to our viewers before we wrap this up for tonight? Let's see what time it is. It is.
It's midnight.
Oh my gosh, it's 12:01. We're into the next day. Cheers. Happy Thursday.
Happy New Year.
Actually, yes. Also, I'm happy it's Thursday because I feel like it's been a while since we've had a sunny day here where we are. And again, you can't really trust the weather reports, I'm always saying. But when I checked the weather report, it said we're supposed to maybe get some sun tomorrow, which I'm really looking forward to. Hopefully I'll be able to get out and actually enjoy it, but even if not, I'm going to try to remind myself to look out the window and look at the sun that way.
Smell the roses. Step into the sunshine.
Anything else you want to say to our viewers?
Well, stay alive.
Do you want to interview me next time we come on?
Yes, actually. Yeah. Stay
I'm
alive,
scared.
stay sexy, and yeah.
All right, thank you very much for being with us here today, Taz. It's now officially Thursday.
Thank you. Yeah. Thursday.
At least I think it is.
Yeah. I'm still processing the new year. It's gonna take me a while to get used to.
Yeah. Well, I feel like it's been off to a pretty good start. It'll be better once we get some sun, hopefully tomorrow and soon. ASAP.
I dropped my cow ear headband back here. It fell off the chair.
I was wondering where that went, why you weren't wearing it.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, thanks again for being on, Taz.
My other headband. I don't know if I want
She's like the only human that could wear that and still look sexy, pretty much.
I didn't know if I was feeling more cow or cat today, so I'm carrying them both. And
It's like a hybrid.
it's a slow night, so I brought my Nintendo Switch.
Nice. I miss old school Nintendo. That's like the one
The
video game I ever
GameCube.
played. My younger brother and I, we used to have a little Super Nintendo with Mario. It's like the only video game I've ever played in my life. But anyways. All right, well, thanks for being with us. And thanks you guys for watching out there. And until next time. Bye for now.